Interesting.
I'm detonating. Cover.
Oh, wow. Oh my god. Run, 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 run.
Literally, I was like running across the bridge and all I could see was your big...
Got his ass. C4, baby.
I'm done.
Behind him here, guys.
Oh! Oh! What just happened? RCXD's going in. What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and thank you guys for all the birthday wishes over the past couple of days, and thank you for all the support on my recent Call of Duty Zombies storyline explained video. It took quite some time to get that done, so it means a lot that you guys are enjoying that. But yes, you read the title correctly. Grief is returning in a new way within Black Ops Cold War, and it is definitely a way that you didn't expect. There's a reason why you're seeing some Fireteam Dirty Bomb gameplay in the background. Allow me to explain in just a minute. But I've really been enjoying Fireteam Dirty Bomb over the past couple of days. It's probably some of the most fun I've had in quite some time with Call of Duty multiplayer, and hopefully you guys feel the same, or hopefully you guys give this mode a chance because it really deserves one. But we're also going to be talking about the nuke event, the new Warzone experience, Alcatraz, and even Nova 6. Definitely stay tuned, but before I jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below because about 80% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So make sure you guys get notifications every time I update you on Black Ops Cold War. But also let me know down below in the comments real quick, are you interested in joining my open lobby stream this Sunday when I get together with members and subs again? I figured I would do at least one more before the end of the beta, and there's quite a bit to enjoy with all you guys. Fireteam VIP, combined arms, so many great modes that I want to play with as many people as possible. But first and foremost, before we jump into grief, let's quickly dive into Fireteam. So if you guys have given this mode a chance, you've probably recognized two of the main flaws with this mode. The first flaw is lack of ammunition. So at one point in time, it was possible to pick up enemies' weapons off the ground, but the community started complaining that there was just too much loot everywhere. They couldn't even hold square on the bomb because enemies' guns were in the way when they killed them.
I'm almost out of ammo.
I'm absolutely out. I have a pistol. Oh.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm out of ammo.
Got him, I got him. 1911 gang. I got a self-revive as well.
Detonating.
Why can't you find ammo anywhere, dude? GG. Done. We out, we out. Alright, jump off, dude. Parachute gang. Let's go. Let's go.
They are all in. There's one in here.
Got him, I got him. Holy fuck.
Alright, I just redeployed.
All I have is my melee. I don't have any bullets.
I'm about to do it.
I don't have any bullets. I can't do anything. I can't. I'm okay with that. I'm okay to die. I had no bullets. What am I supposed to do with melee? Oh shit. Looking at a guy right there. I think. Oh! Oh my god.
Dude, this freaking uranium or this weakness.
I'm out of ammo again. Hey, I'm depositing out. But hopefully by release they end up reversing it in some way, and maybe they can just add in the ability to find ammunition boxes through loot or supply drops, because right now if you run out of ammo, that's it. You just have to kill yourself because there's no way to get any other ammo or weapons whatsoever. So that's definitely a bit frustrating. There's just no point in streaking, really. I mean, if you're playing with a team, then you could just, you know, kill yourself and respawn on them with your weapon again. That's the best you could do. But the other flaw with this is the spam with Hinds and helicopters. So I know you can find chopper gunners and attack helicopters through loot, so that's RNG, that's fine. But the Hinds is what I have a problem with, because the Hinds spam, as you're about to see in a second, is ridiculous. I mean, you can get shot down pretty easily, but these things go in and it makes the objective really frustrating. So take a look at this for a second.
Guy dropping.
Yeah, dropping in. Somebody's on B.
I downed him. Another one.
Oh my god, you have missiles too, Nirko? Yeah, right?
I don't have a minigun.
I'm on it.
Got C.
Okay.
Where is he? Where is
Oh, I took him off the. Oh my god. What is this?
he? Dead.
Damn.
What
See
is
what I mean?
this?
These are like mega.
These are
OP.
broken, dude. What is this?
That is
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It's like a chopper gunner with infinite rockets.
Caden, you're good, bro.
Rockets are infinite.
No, there's somebody next to me.
He's dead.
But he's brain dead.
Okay,
so it's
okay. Alright. He's brain dead. Alright, let's go to another one. Wow. This is unacceptable, Caden. Or near code. What is this? What is this?
No,
You
got
ass
like,
clown.
Go to A,
I
go
got
to A.
like 15 kills.
Yeah. We're gonna blow up any second now.
Dang. Let's go.
Not that one. Let's not take
You
that
see
one.
that,
Take this one.
DK?
So yeah, I was not kidding. That is absolutely broken, and I'm sure they could still tweak the Hind itself by the time the game launches. Maybe limit it to 1 Hind per match, or have a cooldown at least on the rockets and minigun in the Hind. They could figure something out. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it, but it definitely impacts the gameplay, especially when there's one dirty bomb left on the map and you have a Hind going in on it. It's just impossible to do anything. It's ridiculous. But now when it comes to Grief, here's where things get interesting. So how would you guys feel about zombies truly crossing over a lot more with multiplayer this time around? For years, we wanted to see the return of Grief. We wanted it in Black Ops 3, we wanted it in Black Ops 4. I think it could have worked pretty good in Black Ops 3, but they ended up keeping that game on a very serious note where it was just centered on story, no other game modes whatsoever. But Black Ops 4 introduced Rush, Gauntlet, and so many other things, so we were like, wait a second, Grief works fine in this game, let's do it. And they didn't end up releasing it. Now, the rumor around the street was that Grief has been ready with the flip of a switch for a number of years. Blundell even confirmed it before Black Ops 4 released.
So there was a lot of calls in the community for Grief, and we've not forgotten about Grief. But I'd also stated that I wouldn't go back to Grief until I was really happy with it, which is close.
So I guess you could say the reason it didn't release in Black Ops 4 was a lack of budget, lack of player base. Who knows, but Black Ops Cold War definitely won't have that problem. We're gonna have a real strong player base thanks to crossplay. We're gonna be seeing more budget thanks to the new system we have incorporated with microtransactions. But what we've been hearing, the whisper right now, is that Grief isn't returning into the zombies mode, at least not right away. It could definitely release later, but it's gonna be releasing in the form of Fireteam. So allow me to explain. Fireteam Dirty Bomb has quite a number of teams: Phantom, Saber, Lancer, Legion, Guru, Valkyrie, and a couple of others. So imagine seeing teams like Omega and Requiem from Die Maschine also as fire teams in some type of new map at some point in the future. Now I think the way this will work is we'll end up seeing a new fire team map centered around some type of Dark Aether story, and we'll see teams like Omega, Requiem, and some others go into this map to investigate some type of outbreak or to destroy evidence with some dirty bombs, and then while dealing with those objectives, they can also face off against Zombies AI, similar to Blackout. So this is going to be taking elements of Grief and Blackout to a whole other level, and it's exactly what I've been talking about for the past year now. When Der Schatten released into Black Ops 4 multiplayer, I was like, wait a second, Der Schatten is the town below Der Eisendrache, and it was turned into a multiplayer map, so why not see more of that to attract Zombies players to try out some of these multiplayer maps or modes? And that's exactly what Activision is doing with Black Ops Cold War, which is very smart. We've already seen the start of this Zombies crossover in multiplayer, considering on some of the multiplayer maps right now, you could see mention of Omega, Requiem, so everything is connected, right? When it comes to campaign, multiplayer, and Zombies. That unification is what I'm very excited about. Now, if you guys are like, wait a second, will the traditional Grief actually return in Black Ops Cold War? I think it will, just not right away, probably later in the future. But the thing is, the Requiem group is led by Gregory Weaver, while the Omega group is led by a very mysterious individual who I won't spoil, but you guys could probably take a guess by now. Black Ops 4 was a step in the right direction in the sense that they were trying to make all players happy. They threw in Zombies Wonder Weapons and Easter eggs into Blackout, they threw in iconic Zombies locations into multiplayer. They were trying, and with Black Ops Cold War, we're gonna see that again, but scale to 1,000, which makes me very excited about all the content that's possible from this game. But here's the thing now, I've seen a lot of people already denying the fact that Ruka and Alpine, the maps in Fireteam, are 100% a part of the new Warzone experience that we're going to be getting with Black Ops Cold War. This happened literally less than a year ago with Modern Warfare, where before the launch of Modern Warfare, people were denying that a Battle Royale was going to come. Everybody was like, there's no way, they wouldn't do it, Blackout didn't do that well, Everybody was saying that. And then Spec Ops released, and we were seeing these massive scaled maps in Spec Ops that you can almost guarantee would fit in a battle royale. And what do you know? That is exactly what happened when Warzone released during Season 2 of that game. And there was so much inside information already floating around about Warzone, like I said, months before the launch of Modern Warfare, which is hilarious. And the same thing has already happened for Black Ops Cold War. A couple of months ago, Exclusive Ace posted a video talking about some really juicy inside information, which I'm not going to show on screen for obvious reasons, but he went in detail about a new Warzone experience that is probably coming to Black Ops Cold War post-launch. If I had to guess, I would say maybe after New Year's, but if it comes much sooner than that, I'll also take that. I don't mind. But he described a couple of locations on this Warzone map, and what do you know? Some of the locations exactly match the new Fireteam maps we have, Ruka as well as Alpine. So Fireteam is essentially our first look at the new Warzone experience, and to me it feels great. I mean, you could disagree with me, but I think the Warzone mechanics in Fireteam feel better in Black Ops Cold War than they do in Modern Warfare. That's just my opinion. I love how the parachuting, sliding, and armor all work in this game rather than Warzone, and you can disagree with that all you want. It's totally fine. But now the question is, how will the new Warzone map actually feel? Will it feel more like Modern Warfare, considering it's going to be added into the pre-existing Warzone application, or will it feel more like Fireteam Dirty Bomb? Is that even possible considering the slight difference in engines? We'll just have to wait and see, but Activision hasn't really clarified how that is going to work, but I am expecting a huge blog post explaining all of it right before Black Ops Cold War ends up coming out. But like I said too, I don't personally think the new Warzone experience or the new and massive map that they add in will actually release until maybe after New Year's or later. I could be wrong on that, but that's just my theory. Now I do think we are going to be seeing Alcatraz added to Warzone much sooner than expected though. We'll talk more about that later in the video. Now when it comes to some new details about upcoming maps in Black Ops Cold War, we got a new scoop from the legend himself, Tom Henderson, and as he officially said, updates on the maps in Black Ops Cold War. There are still some 3-lane smaller maps on the way, including the remastered ones I previously talked about, likely to be DLC. However, like Modern Warfare, it looks like a lot of post-launch maps will be ripped from the new Warzone map. So the remastered maps he was talking about include Nuketown, Firing Range, Jungle, and Summit. Those are inevitable, but I'm sure they'll be added in maybe during Season 1. But maps being ripped from Warzone is exactly what happened throughout Modern Warfare, and technically the Warzone map is going to be brand new with new locations, so ripping multiplayer maps from that Warzone map is fine. You know, there are new experiences overall, but still does feel a little cheap. But I'm sure they'll do more than that throughout the DLC season. We'll just have to wait and see. But he also said there's currently 6 Fireteam maps planned and 7 to 9 multiplayer maps, 6v6 and 12v12, that are from the new Warzone map. It looks like we'll be getting more original maps than we did for Modern Warfare, but there's still a lot of content ported from the Warzone map. So I'm sure one of those Fireteam maps is the Zombies Grief one we just talked about, which is very exciting, but I'm not bothered by porting locations from the new Warzone map into multiplayer. It's still a new and original Warzone experience, so taking locations from that and putting it in multiplayer doesn't bother me, but I'm sure a lot of people out there will be bothered by this once it ends up happening. But now when it comes to Alcatraz and the Nuke event, last but definitely not least, you guys have probably seen all of the reports over the past few weeks thanks to data miners. A lot is floating around the internet right now. If you want to avoid spoilers, watch out for Discord, watch out for Twitter, and definitely watch out for Reddit. But there is a new version of Alcatraz coming to Warzone. It looks like a Soviet version of the Alcatraz island, and it seems to be a new version of Alcatraz portals from Blackout. And the list of locations for the map has also surfaced, and one of those locations is a Nova 6 factory. So there you have it. Nova 6 is returning in some new way within Black Ops Cold War. So if I had to predict anything, I would say that this Alcatraz Warzone map is going to release far sooner than the big Warzone map that'll feature maps like Alpine and Ruka, which will probably end up releasing in a couple of months. But in terms of when Alcatraz will drop, it could be even by release of Black Ops Cold War. Who actually knows? But we do know that Alcatraz ended up releasing into Call of Duty Mobile's Battle Royale, which is hilarious. It looks fantastic. Treyarch even congratulated them for doing that, so I can't wait to see what they end up doing with Alcatraz at some point in the future. I loved it in Blackout, and I can't wait to see how it feels on the Warzone engine. It's going to be fantastic. But with the nuke event now, there was an image that surfaced, which I wish I could show you, like the Alcatraz image, but I can't. And the image appears to be the icon for the nuke event playlist. It could also be the icon for the Alcatraz Warzone map, either or, but it's being referenced as Rebirth. So my theory on that is that Rebirth could be the name of the nuke event, to where it's the end of Verdansk and the birth of a new Warzone experience. Could be that, or Rebirth could be referencing the new map we end up seeing, right? Where maybe it's all of Rebirth Island with a number of locations on it. That's definitely a really good idea. But as I said, I still think the Alcatraz Warzone map is going to release far sooner than the big Warzone map that they're working on right now. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I think over the next few weeks, there's a lot to look forward to inside of Warzone, including the Halloween event. There's a Saw bundle coming to the game, and I'm definitely going to cop that because I'm a big fan of the Saw franchise. Let me know in the comments if you guys are as well. But definitely stay tuned on the channel for the latest and greatest Black Ops Cold War news, gameplay, and coverage. That is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.